Sports. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Broncos will kick it away to get this game going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Broncos will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity. Now sets up 3rd down here in the red zone. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, the pass is picked off. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
Notre Dame 7, Boise State 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return.
Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes
into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? That's a strong stiff arm. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up.
At the
A
30-yard
huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
loses 2. 2nd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, getting him the ball.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
0. Returner goes out of bounds.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Notre Dame.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
And now they try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Number 18. Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Boise State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
Well, that 1st half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this 2nd half.
Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Broncos will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Boise State.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
With the carry.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7.
Is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
The score, Notre Dame 28, Boise State 7.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
First up, 9. Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 28, Boise State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Boise State 7.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second and short. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Broncos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Who makes the grab? Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
691, Gators Spar. Highland.
Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm.
And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
Ready, ready.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Easy. Hawk. Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That makes the score. Notre Dame.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
14.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Second down play coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
touchdown.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts into a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Boise State, 21.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Snags a quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, a reverse. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
But coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Boise State, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, and he fumbles. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some